going on, everybody? So I'm here, San Juan or Condado area, and what's going on right now is we're all here to volunteer today. So the goal is, what the plan is we're going to be helping install solar panels, to help bring power to people, because there's still people without power, and there's still a lot of devastation here in Puerto Rico. So, so today I'm volunteering from around 10 till about 5 p.m. We're going to go out and do what we can to help. So that's what's going on today. Today is, I believe, like day 6 or day 7. It should be a great day. I'll add more to this story.
The specific need for this person is that he's bedridden. He has some medical equipment that is electricity dependent, so he cannot afford to have an outage so long. He needs it desperately for his life.
So I'd like to introduce Gabriel Rivera, a Puerto Rican American patriot who's been playing a big part in the relief efforts on the island of Puerto Rico in the wake of Hurricane Maria. Gabriel has helped in many ways, one of them being bringing electricity to those in need via solar power, focusing primarily on citizens which need electricity to run electronic medical devices. Thanks so much for coming on, Gabriel. Could you please bring us back a little bit in time near where the hurricane had just left the island and you and others started the relief efforts?
Of course. Hi, Joey. Very pleased to be here with you, and your words of introduction are big words. We're just doing whatever we could. So yes, back then it's very relevant to go back and see how this started, because everything has changed since then. So yes, right days after the hurricane, I was offering my help along with other professionals that are friends of mine and were around, and streets were blocked. There was scarcity of food and oil or gasoline. There was no way to get in many places. The help was desperately needed. It was just obvious that we have to do something. Dr. Sally Priester reached us in the beach after a frustration day, or a day full of frustrations and rejection from authorities.
Exactly what do you mean? So you were trying to deal with or offer assistance to FEMA Corps of Engineers, and you were turned down?
Yes, we needed a badge, or we needed some clearance, or we needed some to know somebody that knows somebody to get there. And it was a bureaucratic misfortune, right? We were forced to look at what we call in Spanish autogestión. I don't have the word in English or translation for that. It's just like you do it yourself. You start with whatever you can do. So that we had in mind, we could do some stuff. And Sally Priester is the doctor that initiated a lot of our efforts, because she opened our eyes for us to look for people that were actually in real need, in medical need. They were in the verge of life and death. So at that moment, there was a list of people that we were creating for the hospital. Take care of them, like for other very urgent needs, like medicines, ice for preserving insulin. So we did have people that were actually bringing them ice every day.
Wow.
The government moved to in the direction of bringing generators, like normal conventional generators. And yes, that was something that was needed in most cases, but in many cases it would not only not solve the problem, but also create a larger problem. For example, these medical patients, most of them have respiratory problems, right? So they're taking treatment because they need cleaner air, they need oxygen. So if you're polluting the air, you're creating much larger problem for them rather than a solution. So when we put our solar generator, which has a pure sine wave output with a very specific set of power quality parameters, they were just, oh, finally something's working. It's actually cheaper in the long run. It's not a lot more expensive in the short run either, and it's actually working. It is working, and so we keep doing it.
It definitely sounds as though it's a much better solution, long term and short term. Like you said, it might be a little bit more expensive short term, but it sounds like more of a convenient situation, because some of the places we went were pretty. They were pretty out there. Gas stations weren't just everywhere, and I'm sure that providing somebody with a generator, that's great. But I mean, if it's not going to power an electrical device that they need it to power, and they have to go out where the roads aren't all that great and drive around and look for gasoline, it's like definitely putting a band-aid on the problem instead of finding at least more of a longer term solution.
Yeah, the unit is a cabinet that is pre-wired with a inverter, a solar charge controller, and a set of batteries. We did 10 boxes, but these 10 boxes have been moving around. So they have been around in 25 already places, 25 to 30 places, these 10 boxes.
I love what you're doing. I feel like honored to be able to even spend one day helping. It just made me want to help so much more, and I intend to. So what is the name of the GoFundMe page, so that way people can visit the page and donate a few dollars, donate whatever they can to help in getting more electricity to people's homes?
It's Solar for Vital Relief Puerto Rico. But the way we're handling now, it's through Priester Foundation, because they're channeling. We don't have a nonprofit organization. We just did that to help.
Sure.
If people want to deduct taxes, or they want to do it in a more legal or organized way, they should do it through Priester Foundation.
Okay. And the Priester information, can you give that to us, please?
I can send it to you by email.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. And I'll make sure to have it in the link in the description, and I'll place it across the screen, probably like right here, so everybody can view it. But yeah, awesome. So now one last question, or maybe two or three. So after seeing all of this occur and being, and not just seeing it but living this, what are your thoughts on solar power, the importance of it, especially being on, an island in the Caribbean that happens to get hit by hurricanes and doesn't have the best power grid, from what I understand? What are your thoughts on the future of solar, in Puerto Rico and other islands like yours, in regard to where it fits in society?
Mindsets are changing, and that's the real miracle here. It's my dream to make it happen, and now it is happening. There's a way, there's chaos, there's the regulations, there's a lot of political inconveniences, but people and society here are just going for it, and it's great that it's happening.
Amazing. Yeah, I can't thank you enough. It's been great. Is there anything else that you'd like to finish saying? Any partners that you work with, other than the Priester Foundation? Any people that work closely with you that you'd like to talk about or share?
Well, besides my partner Beatriz, which is she's not here right now, but she's been here the whole time doing everything with us, and the first team, and there's so many people since the beginning that I won't have time to name people.
Sure.
Donors, I really appreciate all the donations, that they have been a blessing for many people. I wish you could be there in these moments where you see these kids seeing that is happening, and they're opening their eyes, and oh my God, yes, I can do this. I want to learn how to do this. So it's inspiring for some people, and in a very, very good and positive way. So thank you so much for all these blessings to everyone. And that's pretty much everything I have to say.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to talking with you more about, solar and things that you're doing for the island. So thank you very much, and we'll talk soon. Take care. This is Joey Rocket, and thank you so much for watching. It's been a great experience to be able to share this and help bring a little bit more awareness. If there's anything you think you can do to help, please do so. Get in touch with Gabriel or the Priester Foundation and offer anything you can, to help. I do believe there's less than 90% of the island with power. After going out with, and seeing with my own eyes with Gabriel, I do see there's absolutely still much more need. And, hopefully this video will reach 1 or 2 people that can do so. That would be amazing. I'll do my best to do a follow-up on everything in regard to the power on the island and Gabriel and how everything's going. So thank you so much for watching. Please share this video, and can't thank you enough. Take care.